YouTube should be telling me that I'm live in just a second, and then we can get going. All right, just got the notice that I'm live. I'm gonna go find myself so I can talk to you guys. All right, perfect. Welcome to Follow a Sketch February 2024, you guys. Today is Thursday, February 1st, and we are going to use day one's sketch. Now, I did not go live last night for Whiny Wednesday Live, so I am having my wine this evening while we are doing this. All right, I'm going to give it just a moment. Get some of my stuff cleared out a little bit over here because I was just going through and grabbing all of the things. So, if you haven't heard of Follow a Sketch February yet, this is a series that I've been doing for quite a long time, since 2018. And it was just something that I did on my own by myself. And then a couple years ago, I was like, let's see if the people want to play. And the people wanted to play, so super excited about that. Hi guys, hey Deb. How is everyone this evening? Probably should show the sketch real quick, huh? Okay, this is today's sketch, and that's the YouTube conversation. This is today's sketch. It has 4 different photos. They are 3x4. There's some mixed media, some decorations, all of the good things, and it's from Inspired Blueprints, which it says sketches to build on. So I'm going to put my YouTube back up. Hey everyone! Glad to see you guys all here. All right, so I'm going to be scrapbooking a couple of photos from Chloe's graduation in May. These are not the best photos. They are blurry. You can't really see her very well. This is a good photo. I also have a longer version and a family version, all kinds of versions with this one. And then this is the flag that, or the banner that they walked by when the visual arts people graduated. So Chloe graduated with a degree in graphic design, and I still want to scrapbook these pictures even though they're not the greatest. I mean, there's a ton of people and faces, and she's blurry, but it's fine. It's a memory, and I want to scrapbook it. And I figured this sketch would be really perfect for that since they're 3x4 photos. And I can cut down and eliminate a lot of this extra junk and kind of focus on Chloe a little bit. So there that is. So who has already done the sketch for the day? Who has not started? Who has never even heard of Follow Sketch February yet? Tell me all the things. When I was on break at work, I popped into the Facebook group and looked at a batch of the first day's layouts, and I was amazed. They were great. They were beautiful. I got to go back in there and see the rest because I did not get the chance to go see them all, but we will. All right, so I'm going to trim this down. So it calls for 3 3x4 that are portrait and 1 3x4 that is landscape. So I'm going to cut it there and here. And I'm just kind of guessing where it needs to be cut. It's going to be close enough, right? I'm going to trim that just a little bit there. And then there as well. Cutting all the people out. I have no idea who any of these people are. But I definitely wanted to scrapbook these. And this one where Chloe's waving, she actually saw us. That's why she's waving. Oh goodness, look at all the comments. Okay, done with the days. Done all but the 29th. You are way ahead of me, Kristen. I have probably a week's worth done, except for today, because, you know, I want it to go live. Like, the layouts are finished. The video is create it. I just have to do the voiceover. Not started. Yes, Deb, I'm really excited for that group. Not yet, and it's the second here. You are in our future. You made 2 layouts from this sketch. That's awesome, Melody. Is your desk a mess yet? Kristen, you're on vacation right now? Making page kit for a retreat in a couple weeks and load. Yes. I always find it great that that follow a sketch February kind of coincides with load, right? Like, I know that there's prompts and everything. My Scrap Happy membership actually just renewed. I had to tell my credit card it wasn't fraud. So there is that. Okay, so this is 3x4 this way, so I need this to be 3x4 this way. Kind of like the shadow, so I'm gonna see how much of that can stay on. Oh good, a good amount. Yay, okay, that works. And there. Now, normally, I like a good solid photo. You're trying to keep it clean. Danielle, that's awesome. Hey, Belinda. Oh, you're in Disney World. Oh, I need to go. I need a Disney trip badly. So I guess this is good that this worked out this way. I was actually going to go live this morning and kind of kick off February 1st, but one of my supervisors at work called out, so I had to go in today. But I guess it all worked out, right? Doing it down here. You had little to no Scrappy Mojo in November and December. Yeah, there are days where the mojo is not feeling very mojo-y, for sure. But I have been cleaning up and going through my entire scrapbook room, which is being super helpful with kind of getting me going. So the room is 98% done, and I still have more Scrappy Share videos to share before I actually do the room tour. But they'll be scheduled throughout February with Follow a Sketch February. There will be some days where there will be multiple videos. So that is happening. So I'm using this piece of paper. It is from that Chamel main character energy. And I like the little stars and everything that it's going on. And I'm going to do more with this scrapping reflection stencil. And I'm just going to add some of that on here. And I think I'm going to go with this blue color, I think. Let's see what color it actually is. Yep, that's a nice bright blue color that will go in with that. I'm using archival ink because it is waterproof, and I'm going to spray some mist on here as well, or splatter mist. I don't know, one of the ones. The mist is going on there, and I just don't want the mist and my ink to kind of merge together and create a new color. I want my colors to stay separate. So that is why I am doing this. All right. Nope, this one's in the store. This is not a subscription. Fun fact, the laser broke down. And got the replacement part, and we'll be up and running this weekend. So I am super excited about that. I don't know if that was a fun fact, maybe just a fact. All right, so I'm not exactly sure where the photos are going to land on here. Not going to worry about it. So whatever ends up getting covered up, ends up getting covered up, and I'm sorry for the shaking. But there is that. All right, we're gonna lift that up. Yeah, it doesn't add a lot, right? Like it's just a little bit of color. I just want a little bit of color where it shows in the sketch that there's kind of mixed media, because I don't want to go crazy with mixed media on this one. I just want some bright pops of color. And then when I scrapbook the rest of Chloe's graduation photos, which I think I've scrapbooked a couple already, none of them are going to match. There's not going to be like a set theme where you get to the graduation section and they're all the same color, same style. They're just going to be kind of everywhere and all over the place. If I was a really good businesswoman, I would remember the names of all the stencils, but I don't. I think it might be the lantern stencil, maybe. I don't remember. All I know is that I call this the Stabby Arrows stencil, because when the laser cuts the stencil and these come out, they are very sharp, stabby arrows. So that's what I call it, but I don't think people would be inclined to buy a stencil named Stabby Arrows. So couldn't call it that. All right, so now I'm going to sprinkle on some purple, lilac purple chroma mist, and this is from Brutus Monroe. And I absolutely still love Brutus Monroe. They put out the best mixed media products. I love them. You guys saw my whole cart of Brutus Monroe glazes. I just needed some time off from that team, and I needed some time to focus on my own stuff. So, huh? What'd you say? My husband is over across the room from me saying things, but he wouldn't repeat them so I could hear them. You love that name for the stencil? Kristen, that's what I did for the stencils of the month. I have them labeled that way. I probably should go through and label the other stencils. Stabby Arrows. Maybe we'll rename it to Stabby Arrows. Does that dry, opaque, or transparent? Which one, Belinda? The chroma mist? It's pretty solid. It's pretty opaque. I am really excited because when I finally finish the room and I start filming, when I film the room tour, I've got new mats and I've had them for months, and I haven't put them out yet because I was like, once your room is finished, then you're going to put out the new mat. So I'm really excited about that. It won't be pink, although my mat has been pink for years, so it's going to be a whole different experience for me. And you guys too, I guess. All right, so that's going to dry. I'm going to mat these photos because I don't want them not matted, and I did not pull out any paper to do that with. Okay, I'm going to grab some 6x6 papers real quick because it'll be easy to mat the 3x4s. And okay, here are my smaller papers. And let's see if there is anything that jumps out at me at the color kind of section. Okay, I'm going to use the purple. What other colors we got in here? Do I have an orange? Because that would be nice. Oh, got an orange. Oh, I like this one. It's kind of a yellowy orange. Okay, 1, 2. I want this to be super colorful, so I'm going to just use all different colors. Don't want to use polka dots because I already pulled a polka dot for that. I find that I am really attracted to polka dots as, let's go close enough. And then let's go for a pink. I love a good pink. And a pink. Okay, so So we're doing all of the colorful things. I'm gonna put that back. Yeah, the chromum is pretty opaque. Pretty opaque. I mean, you're gonna be able to see through it a little bit, but pretty opaque. Let's get that chroma messed up. Okay, so my photos are 3 by 4, so I'm going to do 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 mats. Get these nice and trimmed. One more. And I don't know why I did that one different, but it's okay. All right, so we're going to set this to the side. Let's be honest. I think probably all of these will go straight into the bin after the live because scraps stress me out and I don't need them in my life. Okay, I'm going to put this back real quick so it's out of the way. All right, let's see. I think the most bold color is this purple over here. So I'm going to go ahead and mat this one on there since this was kind of like the top photo. And then visual arts, I think I'll put on the yellow, or lello, as the kids used to call it. We'll put Waving Chloe on the green, and put just regular old blurry Chloe on the pink color. Okay. There we go. Cheers. And I am super excited because I work today, so I don't have to open tomorrow. All right, let's see. I need to look at the sketch again real quick because I kind of forgot what it looked like. All right, so we're gonna build this. So I think I want Waving Chloe here. We'll put visual arts here. I'm kind of covering this up because nobody needs to see that in their lives. It's just big old auditorium doors. And then we'll put this one here. I think I'm gonna do some of these on some fun foam. Ooh, that was still wet and I just drug it down. It's fine. I think I want to bring this down a little bit though. And then, oh, that's too far down for... Maybe what I'll do is put this one there because I can go a lot further down and not really interrupt Chloe's photo kind of thing. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Made sense in my head, at least. Okay. And then we're going to put that here. But I am going to fill in this heart because it's putting these two people like it looks like they're in the heart, and that needs to not be there. Or maybe we'll do it here. I did break this heart. This is the first wood veneer that I sold in the Scrapping Reflection, and look, it goes on his head right there, that I sold in the Scrapping Reflection shop, so it's kind of special. So I think this is a special layout to go ahead and put that on. But I definitely want to fill in that heart with some pattern paper. And I think we're going to do it. That's going to go. I might need another one of these. And I just put you guys away and haven't seen you guys in a hot mess. Oh, your daughter said lello. Yeah. So, whoa. I love it. Lello in purple is, I'm going to bring in the orange. I hope that that's not going to start screaming Halloween. I don't think it will. If it starts screaming Halloween, good Lord, people. If it starts screaming Halloween, let me know, because I really don't want it to scream Halloween. Maybe I'll just do the 2 purple. Let's just stick with the purple, because that's feeling very Halloweeny. And I don't want it to feel Halloweeny. Okay. Need to fill in this. So I'm going to just grab, you know what, we're going to go with the purple. Going to grab a pin, more than just the pin cap, hopefully. And I'm going to do the inside outline of this bad boy. And cut around it. Man, I wish I had my glasses right now. It's fine. Okay. So those of you that wear glasses, but you can still see without your glasses, it's just a little blurry. Do you wear your glasses 100% of the time? Because I do not. And I never really have. I always wear them when I drive. I always wear them at work. But when I'm at home, sometimes I just don't want them on my face. And I am nearsighted and farsighted. I've had bifocals since I was 28. And I have astigmatism, so I'm not a great candidate for the contacts. So I don't know. Sometimes I just live life a little blurry. Belinda, I hope you have scrapbooked that. If you don't wear your glasses, you can't see anything but blobs of color. Okay, that's fair. I have this little piece of fun foam. Let me grab another one real quick. And I will say, if you guys do not have a fun foam dealer, you should get yourself one. Or I guess buy it yourself. But I have a fun foam dealer. It makes my life so much easier. All right, so we're going to put this like this. So I'm going to use ATG on here, but I'm also going to use my wet glue, because I find that wet glue really works better with things that have nooks and crannies. So if you have things like felt or glitter glaze or anything textured like that, I really find that the wet glue works a lot better for it than a non-wet glue. That was before you were scrapbooking. Legally blind, without contacts or glasses, and still go without. Yeah, have astigmatism too, and the new contacts are great. Oh, well, I don't know. I haven't looked at the options. It's been a hot minute, but I definitely need new glasses this year, and I just got new glasses last year. I usually can go 2 years without having to get a new prescription, but the difference is there. Maybe if I stopped living a blurry life, I don't know. I don't know. Am I hurting myself by not wearing my glasses more often? Christopher.
Sorry, what? You didn't hear me.
I did. My ears are fine. It's my eyes that are the problem. All right, so we're going to put this one up top here. And this one's going to stay here on the bottom. Like that. Then we're going to have the visual arts, which is going to be a flat one as well. And then this guy, oh, I didn't even put adhesive on that. How in the heck is it supposed to stay if you don't adhere it? And that is a tiny bit crooked, so I want to fix that ever so slightly. And then I'm going to put liquid glue here too. I covered up that entire bit of stenciling right there. There's a little bit that's peeking out, but the main part is covered up, but I'm not stressing out about it. Your eyes just pull the info in for your brain to do all the work. Yeah, my brain is good, guys. The brain is good. It's the eyes that are not. So I don't know if I've ever told this story before on a live, but Chloe and Alex both needed glasses, and we did not know that they needed glasses until they were a little bit older. How old were they? Christopher, do you remember?
Chloe was 4 or 5.
4 or 5, somewhere around there.
Well,
6 maybe? I don't know. A little, somewhere around there, right? Somewhere around there. We got their eyes tested at, you go to the pediatrician and they can read whatever they're looking at and all those kind of things. But I homeschooled the kids, so they didn't ever have eye and ear checks at school. We just did them at the doctor's office. And then somehow we realized that Chloe and Alex both needed glasses, and we took them and we got their glasses. And I had so much guilt because Chloe has her glasses and we're watching TV and she's like, there's individual leaves on trees. I was like, oh my word. My poor daughter has been blind and nobody ever knew it. She didn't even know it. Like, nobody knew that she was blind because she had always been that way. So it was kind of a thing.
hard being a bad parent.
What's that?
Hard being a bad parent.
It is hard being a bad parent. Thanks. Okay, we're going to put that one there. So I'm going to put some glue down. We're going to use the Nouveau Deluxe one more time for this. Oops, just put it on the photo. I'll just wipe that off. It's fine. Okay. Put that down. And we're going to tuck this in. And I am totally okay that this is being, and I just got it all over the photo again. But Nouveau Deluxe dries clear and matte, so it's fine. So we're going to put that on there. So this glue that is seeping out will dry clear and matte. It's going to be absolutely fine. All right, so we got that. Now I think it's time to do this. The question is, though, so I know that there's some tag elements here. I feel like I should have popped up all of this on Fun Foam. So that's what we're gonna do. There we go. Okay. Oh goodness, paragraphs. Okay. You were 10. She's a nurse. Thanks, Kristen. I don't feel so bad. You can see leaves on the trees, right? Like, they never knew that there were individual leaves on the trees. Okay, I feel so much better now that this has happened to a bunch of you, and it wasn't like, yeah, it's just crazy. Like, how do you know? Like, you don't know that they were born like that, so they didn't know.
We're all bad parents.
Yes, yeah, Christopher, yes, thank you. Yes, we're all bad parents. Smarty pants over here.
Everyone's a bad parent, then no one is.
That's right. If everyone is a bad parent, no one is. Oh, shoot. Okay. Ah, I just pulled everything apart. That's fine. We're going to do this. I am a top-down scrapbooker anyway, so this is going to be fine. We're just going to use my grid mat to line these things up to make sure that they are in made that too big. Do you guys do this? Start your layout, put it down, realize something's off, and then tear it apart to figure it out. There are a lot of times I will do a mixed media background and set it aside to dry and then build the layout without the background. Okay, so I'm using my grid mat because I want to keep this kind of straight. So it's pretty straight. There we go. We're going to adhere this so it sticks because I want them to kind of stay together as one unit, and I just line those up perfectly, and I don't want them lined up perfectly, so even though I just taped everything down, we're moving it again because that is the life sometimes, you guys. All right, is that better? That is better. Okay, so that's there like that. We're going to add this here. Once I figure out where this bad boy needs to go. Like that, maybe? Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, now we'll fit in this bad boy here. Your husband and son are both Christopher. You know, there's a lot of Christophers out there. My friend Crystal has a Christopher. My one shift supervisor at work, she has a Christopher. But I am the only one that calls my Christopher Christopher. Oh, look at that. It fits perfectly. Okay. So we're going to add some Nouveau because we're going to stick it down, and we're going to stick it down for good this time. We're done messing around with the foam and all of that stuff. Whee! Get some glue all over the place. You guys, you're fine. You're not late. You're fine. I've torn apart the layout 3 times, I think, already. Totally fine. Okay. Put that up there. Oh, a little bit. There we go. All right. So now that's all popped up. And now I have my tags that I'm going to put in because there are definitely tags in the sketch. I'm going to have to pair them together at the angles that I want. Now in the sketch, I think there's just one and it's pretty straight, but I want mine to be angled. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to cut it down a little bit. So I can get it here. And then I'm going to put some fun foam in it because see how this is popped up from the felt and the fun foam and I don't want it to fall down onto the actual paper. Now, I will say I was an unfun foam person, and that was just foam that had no adhesive on either side of it until my dealer hooked me up with actual fun foam. And I think somebody needs to come out with super fun foam where it's sticky on both sides, because that would make me stupid happy, right? Like stupid happy. All right, so we have those. I need to put some things in the tag holes, because if you didn't know, I don't do naked tag holes. This is crochet thread, as I found out from Melody, I believe it was, that told me it was crochet thread. A big old ball of it, super cheap. Oh, that's too curly. Tie that, there we go. I don't think it'll be that curly. Still curling. Come on. It's like it has performance anxiety because it's on a live. Okay. So I'm not inappropriate. I'm totally appropriate. Sorry. If you guys thought that was inappropriate, I'm sorry. I just got my hand slapped by my husband. Okay. Whoops. That's too much. There we go. Put that down there, and then I'm going to use this and cover up this tag hole from the back. That way, what I can do is put a little dollop of my glue in the tag hole like this, and put my little bow right on there. Because tag holes cannot be naked. And in this iteration of my scrapbooking life, because if you look at old layouts, I have naked tag holes. And I don't feel the need to go back and unnaked them. Unnaked them. That sounds weird. Okay. But we make up words around here, you guys, so. Wow, that's twisty. Okay. There we go. What is going on with this thread? It has given me a fit tonight. It never twists like this on me. But it sure is right now. Mm-hmm. All right, it's just gonna have to stay twisted. It's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it anymore. Oh, I've already dolloped the glue there. Okay. All right, you can judge me for my twisty little bow if you want to, but I'm beyond caring for it. Just beyond caring for it. All right. So now I have this, and I guess I gotta finish it off. Let's take a peek back at the sketch again, just to look. All right. Title is called for up here, but I think because of the way I've done it, I think I want to put my title here. But I do think something needs to go down here because it's looking a little naked. Well, maybe if I get the title here, it will feel a little bit more balanced. Okay, these are going in the bin. Not worried about them. Okay, so I pulled out my sticker sheet from that Chamel collection to see, oh, this purple yay needs to happen somehow. Whoops. I don't know if any of these other things are going to make it onto this layout. I've been using this sticker sheet for that kit, which is almost pretty killed, so that's exciting. It's just a matter of, do we want the yay down here or up here with the title? But that sticker is definitely going on here. Oh, I pulled out my labels and my tags and my wood veneer and just didn't even think about it. No, that looks super weird. Nope, these look super weird on here. This is not happening. You always think of me when I use tags or when I punch the centers out of my alphabets. Yeah, because it's just stuff I don't, and the packaging's got to go too, because that's just not making me happy in my life. And my stapler's still empty because I haven't gone over and filled it up yet. There we go. And some more packaging is gone, you guys. It's a great day. All right. Let's see what I've got in this thing. I pulled this out, this Paper House sticker book, because I thought it would have some good things in it. There we go. I'm just feeling like this down here is a little naked, and I am not here for it. There's a lot of roller skates in this book. It feels a little weird. Like, with how many roller skates there are, it's like, really? We could bring in the gold. Let's see if there's another color with gold though, real quick. I like this beautiful day sticker. Okay. So I put this up here. That'll give me a little bit of a place to do a little bit of writing. And I'll put the beautiful day sticker there like that. And then I'm going to go back up here because I saw some banners that I liked. So I'll put one there. And then we have these. Let's see, what do I want to put? Fun times, love, so lovely. I like so lovely. She was lovely that day. Okay. I like a remember this with the beautiful day. So I'm going to layer that over top. Remember this beautiful day. I'm loving it. Okay. I think that was a McDonald's slogan at one time, wasn't it? I love it. I'm loving it. Okay. We might be done with that. We might not. Let's see what this congrats looks like. I love how the stickers either won't let go of the release paper or they won't stay on the release paper. It's my biggest pet peeve. I swear there's a conspiracy between the manufacturers and the glue manufacturers. They're like, we won't put our sticky, like we won't make it last, so they'll have to buy your glue. I swear there's a conspiracy. Total scrapbooking paper conspiracy theorist going on right here. All right, so, oh, that's too big. That's way too big. All right, that's not gonna work. I'm running my mouth about the sticker and it's not even gonna work. Okay, let's see. My idea was to spell out congrats. And I had two versions, so I could even try, but that is not going to work. Maybe we'll put love here. So I got gold here and gold here. Let's get a little gold up here as well. Oh, all right. Forgot the yay. Okay, I think the yay is going to go over there, and I'm going to pop that up as well because there's so much dimension over here. I feel like there's got to be a little bit of dimension over here to kind of balance it because there's going to be a lot of nothing. I mean, this is a pretty busy pattern paper, but there's going to be a lot of nothing around it. All right, do I have any little labels or bits that I want to add to this? I think I do. I think I just want to put in some little bits, and that way there's just little tiny bits of decoration. And then I'm going to add some fun foam under it so it pops up and doesn't fall down into the background. Okay. Okay, that one's going to be good. I don't think I'm going to add any of those things, so I'll put that off to the side. Get the trash off of there. Let's see. What else? I'm going to add some of these blue acrylic stars. I don't think I'm going to go with the flowers. I think the stars are going to be a better match, but I need letters. Let's see. Do we say yay, rad love? Because these colors definitely go. Put that like that. Yay, grad love. That works. And I think what I'm going to do is put the date down here because this was last year, so it was 2023. And I'm not lining up the bottom of the thicker itself. What I'm doing is lining up the bottom of the letter or the number, because I think it looks a little bit better that way. Okay. Now we're going to sprinkle a couple stars. Okay, I like the position of them. So the only thing I'm going to do is pop them up and then put them right back down where they were. And I am using my liquid glue for this because I feel like they'll stay really well with the liquid glue. I'm gonna grab my pen really quick. I'm gonna put Chloe's name here. College graduation from PCC with graphic design. And that, got it that way. Yep. That is going to do it for this layout, you guys. I love how colorful this is. I love that it's going to be different from all of the other graduation pages. And I love that I was able to use these not great blurry photos, which I think turned out to be a pretty cool page. So there it is. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Please post in the Scrapping Reflections Facebook group if you play along with Follow a Sketch February. Even if you're not doing the sketches this month and one day you think, you know what, it's November and I really like that one sketch, please use it and post it because I would love to see what you come up with. Thanks for kicking off this month with me. And yeah, I'll see you guys around the internet. And I gotta figure out where the off button is because I feel like YouTube changes the off button every single time. Or maybe it's just me. Okay, bye guys.